This is my baby, Redman.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up?
You know, everybody is on your thing right now. You know, I'm trying to like choose my words correctly.
A word? No, it's tight. The album be out November 22nd. There's the Darkside. Word to mother.
Okay, well, why are we loving the video though?
I don't know, cause I be in there just bugging on some old.
Okay, let's talk about that little last move at the end of the video.
Hey, no, that was some old ghetto Michael Jackson type move. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to do that. I'm the only MC that can do things like that and get away with it, cause it's all real. Word up.
I rule the world like Curtis Blow with my afro blowing out. I'm toned out the frame, drunk style stagger like Ned the Wino. For black albinos, I'm like suicidal or vinyl. The type of antidotes you have to keep away from minors. And I'm the bombers rhymer. Check my steez, my vocals are like vaginas. Wetting them C's when they open. My identities blows facilities. To enemies, please test these abilities. I'm rugged, plus pack a plenty full studded. Carried automatic 45 nigga slugger. So ring the alarm when your TV is on when I freaking your songs when bitches see me perform.
Now you see that? Y'all children in the house got something special. Live, straight on the box. We gonna go right to what video?
Can't wait on Video Music Box, boy. Got a little Redman in town. Who's the effing clown sounding whack with the frown? I don't know, man, but you better wonder what I would do. Wild out on this staff like verse 1 and 2. My crew runs thicker than syrup from the borough. You get hurt up, word up, jam like Burrow. Knock off for block clock, puff on the rough block. R.I.P. my man, Rockefeller, it don't stop. On and it don't quit. Redman rocking on to the funky. Come on. On and it don't quit. Redman rocking on to the funky. I said Jersey's in the house. Jersey's in the house. I said Brooklyn's in the house. Brooklyn's in the house. I said Uptown's in the house. Uptown's in the house. I said the Bronx in the house.
The year was 1994, and Def Jam was going through a very rough period. Artists and groups from the Def Jam Glory era was currently going through the motions of transition. The Beastie Boys, Run DMC, LL Cool J, Slick Rick, EPMD, Public Enemy, whom seen huge success in the 80s, had trouble pivoting in the 90s, and it showed in their quality of work as well as their sales. The label was also facing a whopping $19 million in debt, and was possibly on the verge of closing up shop for good. Russell Simmons himself admitted that Def Jam was in a bad space during this period and dead on arrival. Even the newest acts Leroy Cohen tried to sign didn't really move a needle. They needed new blood and they needed to create stars fast. This was where Warren G came into the fold and sold 4 million records off his smash single and album Regulate, the G-Funk era. They also signed Method Man and Onyx to multi-album deals, but it was an MC from Newark, New Jersey that was a part of that heavy change for Def Jam, and it was Redman who will become one of the new faces for the new era of Def Jam in the 90s.
In this corner we have the funk body snatcher. You funkadelic and I got you. Hard enough that I could chew a whole bag of rock. Chew an avenue, chew an off street and off block. Then turn around and do the same damn thing to a soloist. Punch Reggie Noble's piss. I trust the whole brain frame. Cause you couldn't maintain the funk. Then have it rap style for lunch, chump. Cause 92 I take a whole crew. Give them a punch of the funk, not all of them go tooth loose. I'll show you what type of stuff I'm on. You can't pump or slip it because I was born with it. The funkadelic devil hit you with the rap level of 10. The 1, 2, 3, your pen. I get action. So everybody jump with your rump. If you like the way the sound bumps, pump it in your back trunk. And let loose with the juice when I do rock. I'm too hot. Some say I got more juice than Tupac. Straight out of Jersey. You heard me, my brother. I'm laughing.
Redman had all the tools to take Def Jam to the next level in the 90s. His debut, What the Album, was considered a classic, Redman's charismatic and humorous style mixed with unique rhymes and energy was the perfect match for Erick Sermon's style of funk. What The Album was also a landmark album that influenced MCs later on, such as Eminem and Ludacris. Redman's ability to take the listener on a journey is his gift of his storytelling and will make him stand out amongst his peers. It's the spring of 1993 and Redman started working on his sophomore album, There Is a Darkside. The creative direction on this album was going to be a much more darker route. Redman, to his credit, never wanted to be pigeonholed or boxed in creatively as an artist. The landscape of hip-hop was changing in the 90s, and instead of following the recipe of what made his debut a classic, he took a whole 380, and this was going to be a challenging album for Def Jam to market. One of the main factors being that the West Coast dominance was being felt, and it forced labels to channel that sound to sell records. There Is a Darkside was not directed for mainstream consumption. The album cover was inspired by Parliament's Maggot Brain, which was going to be the agenda for Redman's musical direction. Maggot Brain by Parliament was famously known to be the most intense, loudest records ever made, and that was Redman's intent to make the hip-hop version of that. His delivery was more aggressive here than his previous. He started being more so hands-on with his production and wanted to create a more abstract but sinister sound, taking you a journey on what you would consider an acid trip.
Wake up, everybody, I got the blunt in my hands. People want to hear they got too much shit on their lips. Woo! Ha ha! As we take y'all back, funky and rolling, pulling asses on another journey to the dark side. We gonna take it to your live from New Jersey, motherfucker. That chocolate city, we all know it back. And all you street bitches out there, and all you real niggas, grab the dicks as we take y'all on the ride. Watch out! We run New Jersey. That's my word. This type of shit'll leave your vision blurred. The supercalifragilistic, especially I'm the dopest. Give a grand to any nigga who get closest. I represent extra swift, gotcha. Faking bitches like Anita in the rapture. Feel my fatality, my reality's real. Let me cleanse you like golden seal with my ghetto premiere. No for blowing focus, hocus pocus, you're open. Give me a satellite, I have niggas Logan in Oakland. Fuck HBO, my flows like H2O. I rip MCs by decibel ratio. Non-believers, turn your ears to wide receivers. Then you will agree that I'm the best thing since beepers. My ETA to blow the spot is 2 seconds. Have y'all niggas ducking in y'all section with y'all weapons.
During the creative process of the album, Redman started experimenting with different experimental drugs, most notably acid or LSD. Redman was also known as an avid weed smoker. He stated it proudly on songs such as How to Roll a Blunt off his first album. However, on this album with the acid experiment, the creative energy and tone was totally different. He also introduced a fictional personnel named Dr. Travis to paint a personal picture of a mad scientist with the ability to travel between parallel universes. It definitely was an offshot of what the Maggot Brain album was, and basically an OD to the Parliament group. The album's first single, Rockefeller, was named after a good friend of his, a Brooklyn MC to go by the name of Rockefeller, who was killed in 1994. He was also a personal friend of DJ Scratch. Redman also sported a funk fro look, which was totally different from his first album. The visuals also were shot at a circus and it looked like something of a Rob Zombie movie, most notably House of a Thousand Corpses. Redman showcased on Rockefeller a very more intense and aggressive flow delivered with elements of spaced out funk.
Word up, jam like Burrow, knock off a block clock, puff on the rough block. R.I.P. my man Rockefeller, it don't stop. On and it don't quit. Redman rockin' on to the funky. Come on. On and it don't quit. Redman rockin' on to the funky. I said Jersey's in the warm, so turn your flashlights on. Due to difficulty, my style blows while it across the planet in 48 hours like Nick Nolte. Dropping the flavor, stay sky high like Pager. I'm magical like Fantasia on paper. I saw the light like Kraftwerk, of course. When the TLA rock shock, the stuff is yours in your drawers. Your record label got your stab gas, thinking you gonna sell 2 mil cakes real fast. But you flopped and your image choked like a tech. Now who freaking style your ass gonna steal that? Are there any more imitators in the house? There are no. Bust like NBA jams and you can have Chicago. Catch the cargo, funky like a bag of Bravo. Way back when I pump 92 KTU with Carlo. I just stay funky like that. Make you wanna my style like a junkie on crack. Trick, you better back the freak up for real now. When I break it down from Newark, NJ to Ill-Town. On and on and it's
November 22nd, 1994 was the day Redman released his sophomore effort, and it remains as the album that Redman refuses to revisit to this very day. He claimed that this was done during a dark period of his life. He also claims to not even remember being so far gone that he doesn't even remember recording it.
Darkside is my least album I like. Because I was high. I was going through tough times. You know how you just go through tough times sometime in your life and you're just reaching on out for some help and you're just not getting that help. Come on down if you feel what I'm feeling, ladies and gentlemen. Step up here. Get your blessings if you feel what I'm feeling. I was going through dark times. You know, my brain wasn't right. I was doing all kinds of drugs and I made that album. I don't even remember making that album. I forgot where I made that album at. How I made it, everything. I know I did it in Long Island, but that was it. And you know what's interesting is that Women, that is Women' most favorite album too, and I think that's fucking weird as well too. Like, you know, I stay away from them too. They say, yo, There's the Darkside is my favorite album. I'll be like, ooh, shit, let me back up a little bit. Now, back up. I heard you. And I keep them distant. But yeah, There's a Darkside is my least favorite fucking album, and I know, surprisingly, but it is.
Adding on to the drug usage, Red also dealt with the loss of Rockefeller, the success of What the Album changing his life to where he become more overworked, and even in some cases suicidal. The album, for the most part, like many expected, took many for a loop, and there was even qualms about the direction of it being too far left for hip-hop heads to even embrace. The most critical of this album, surprisingly, was the Notorious B.I.G., where he stated, "The new Redman, 7. I can't even diss him because I know he got skills. He gets busy on the lyrics, but I can't feel his new shit. His new cosmic crazy shit. I'm used to the clean cut, blowout fly nigga. When I met the nigga, he was a fly nigga, you know what I'm saying? Now he's on some different shit. I really don't know when a rapper come out and they blow up the way they are, and they come out again and some changed up shit. To me, that's like getting a good coat from Poppy and then getting some money and then be like, fuck that. I'm getting more of the 45ths, some brown shit, and then bag that up. Why would you change that plan? That's what he did to me." Redman, however, seemingly responded to Biggie and many of the album's critics on the single from his third album, Muddy Waters, titled Pick It Up.
Strictly laughing at MCs, lyrics for years that run more than 10 deep. Brothers be like, he changed this style up. Shut your mouth up, you're still a rider. It's 96, so get with it. Keep that back in the day when that other squad was hitting. Listen, must we forget, I originated all that wild that row that jump up and ready to pump it up now. Brick City is where I get down, kid.
However, despite claims of Redman going too weird or too far left, the album itself remained as a cult classic to many to this day for the artistic risk. Tracks such as Can't Wait, Green Island, Basically, We Run New York, and Superman Lover 2 were known standouts, showcasing Redman's strengths with funk-influenced beats with offbeat rhymes, silly comedy skits, and a raw, charismatic delivery. There Is a Darkside also received 4 mics from the source and remained as a favorite to this day to many Redman's fans. The album also earned Redman his first gold play and became a part of the momentum shift Def Jam needed at the time. There Is a Darkside to this day is mentioned as a personal classic to many and definitely remains as one of the best releases of 1994. This is King Eric signing out, and thank you for watching.